care. Black men no longer give a damn about all of the nonsense and the BS. Y'all can't bait them into arguments. Y'all can't ridicule them. Y'all can't shame them. Y'all can't get them to jump out of their body. It is what it is. And like I said, y'all, we never thought that it would reach this point to where y'all don't even care enough to argue. Y'all don't even care enough to argue. It's like, girl, if you know what, if y'all were even over there and that motherfucker, I don't even know. But see, we so used to y'all being there, right? Let's be real. When it comes to the sisterhood, y'all, we are used to having black men there on deck, on standby, ready to argue, ready to fight, ready to go tit for tat, ready to try to fight for their position. We know, right? At least we used to, right? We're used to that. Now y'all may just, watch from the clouds. I don't know. I don't even know if y'all even pulling up no more. It's so bad. Y'all talk not even pulling up no more. It's like, I ain't even watching from the clouds. It's that bad. It's that bad. It was embarrassing to see. It was embarrassing to see. I'm like, damn, the men ain't even over here. You ever trying to bait them into an argument? They not even over here. Bitch, they not even over here. They don't give a fuck no more. They don't care. It's that bad. And like I said, usually y'all will be there to argue, to go back and forth, to fight for your position, to, check them on. Y'all don't give a damn. It's like, look, y'all made y'all choice. It is what it is. Take it or leave it. And again, y'all don't understand what kind of position y'all are placing us women in.
We placed them in a position that they threw at us.
Right? So when it comes to the sisterhood, what you guys probably fail to realize is the fact that they love y'all dearly.
All right, what's up, y'all? Prime Supreme. I got something to say. You are here, so let's get it.
You make an hour.
God damn it.
I make $3,500.
All right, let me see. So, of course I get what she was saying, but I'm gonna just say this. If you put a white woman, a Spanish woman, and a black woman all together with the dimensions of a 35-inch chest, a 29-inch waist, and a 54-inch button hips, the Spanish woman would be married, and they're all 40 years old. The Spanish woman would be married for 25 years because they marry at 15 young. The white woman would have been married for 17 or 18 years, and a black woman would be single. Let me say that again. If you take a Spanish woman, a black woman, and a white woman with the dimensions of a 35-inch chest, a 29-inch waist, and a 54-inch button hips, they're all 40 years old. The Spanish woman would have been married for 25 years. The white woman would have been married for about 17 years, and the black woman would be single. People, beauty is the same across every ethnic class. However, women of color would like us to think that they can't find no man and they're drop dead gorgeous, when in fact, they have to report to their friends. These niggas want this. They want all this. Yes. Girl, look at that. I ain't making my butt do that. My butt just doing that by itself. I ain't even doing that. And we can't forget the classic. We can't forget that. But what happens when a man comes along and wants to meet a wife and runs into that 40-year-old with a 35-inch chest, a 29-inch waist, and a 54-inch button hips? What happens when he runs up on that single woman and say, wow, she's single? Wow. keep on walking. Keep on walking. That individual is on a curriculum unlike any other ethnic class. And I want to make, I definitely want to make preference to what this individual here said. DJ MB 555. I'm actually using his comment as the thimble. He says, who wants to be arguing all day? Who wants to be arguing all the time with all that planned out drama? Who wants to be arguing all day with all that planned out drama? Planned out drama. So what he's saying is, when you engage into a conversation with one, they're going to quickly get you to something where y'all got to argue. Arguing is a precursor to fighting. Arguing is a precursor to fighting, which means that there's some hate going on inside. That's what arguing is. Arguing means there is hate. That's what arguing is. Arguing is not y'all just happen to get into an argument. There's no such thing. I tell individuals, two things I don't do. I don't argue, nor do I talk to another man's woman. We ain't arguing. You're not leading me, so I'm not arguing with you. You're beneath me. We gonna make that clear. You're not in a position to lead. You're emotional. With all that planned out drama. Men want fun. Fit, cooperative, and feminine women. Yep. You don't get that. What you get is individuals that think obesity is fit. I'm fit. What you get is individuals with these big old gut pouches with something draped down over it, but in the back is cut high. You get individuals that says, no matter what, this is thick. This is thick. This is what we get now. I can truly say at 54 years old, I am not interested in a relationship. I never thought I'd say that. I never thought I would say that. I never thought in a million years I would say, Another ethnic class step up, it's a different story, but I'm just not interested. I am not interested. And I'm gonna be honest with you, TikTok helped me. All these women of color now coming out making these videos, I'm like, okay, yeah. The culture of our women, the culture. This is the culture. This is the culture.
Know everything I said, but since y'all are having such a disconnect, let me go ahead and break it down for you. You don't have to go to college to find a man, but what's not common is you don't see a lot of black women sitting in the audience either engaged or married, even though we are the most enrolled. On top of that, 1 in 4 of us are married. So, even though black men marry us at higher rates than they marry outside of their race, and they are the demographic that marries interracially the most, they're still not marrying black women at substantial rates compared to other races. White women almost double in marriage. What I'm speaking to is a mentality. Black women is the only group of women that says things as a collective.
As a collective.
I don't need a man. I'm strong and independent. Fuck a nigga, get money. I can raise my kids on my own. I can do everything by myself. We're the only group of women that disassociate us.
I want her to run that back.
White women almost double in marriage. What I'm speaking to is a mentality. Black women is the only group of women that says things as a collective.
As a collective.
I don't need a man. I'm strong and independent. Fuck a nigga, get money. I
I've been told for years, even by my mother, I hate black women. What she just said, the standards that we set forth when they come forward and don't want to sit down there and allow them to just talk to us like we're a piece of trash, then we are misogynistic or we just hate black women. If I was to have stayed in a relationship with Atiya LaShawn Bradley, I would have to let her beat on me whenever she want, not help me with any of the bills, cook whenever she want, tell me I can't raise our daughter right, tell me I can't do anything right. When the problem arose, because I owned houses, that they're fake problems, they don't exist, where you going? That's what I had to have been to be in a relationship with Atiya LaShawn Bradley. And was talking to my mom about it and thought I was talking to my mother, but I realized that my mother, being a black woman, all she was doing was collecting the issues that I had and saying, no, it's you, nigga. It's you, nigga. Because, as she stated, a black woman a woman will never do nothing to a man unless he deserves it. So according to Mumu, all of you individuals that got done wrong, even me, I deserved everything that Atiya LaShawn Bradley did to our family. I'm not having a relationship with my child. My mom says, nope, you deserve that. I'm trying to figure out what I did. But it is what it is. If you're looking for love in the community you call black, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. Don't waste your time. Save yourself. I'm not telling you be a passport person. I'm not saying going with a white woman. I ain't saying going with a Puerto Rican woman. I ain't saying none of that. I'm just simply saying it just ain't worth it. It's not. There's no narrative of it where there's worth. It's just not. It's just not. The curriculum that exists in women in the community you guys call black, the curriculum that exists is it's a shame. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 9. Later, y'all.